Why women are attracted to money. That's what I'm going to talk about in today's video. Do you need money to get women? No. Does it help? Sometimes. That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Let's roll the credits, Bruce. We are live. What's up, boys? I'm back again with another banging video. Make sure you show your support by smashing the like button and dropping a comment. Today, we're going to talk about why these girls find you attractive when you have the resource of money. The first gem in this video, you must understand that in order for her to truly love you, she must respect you. And how does she gain your respect, bro? How does she buy into your respect? By buying into you, your philosophy, your leadership. Does she feel safe around you? Does she trust you 100%? This is how she respects you. When she shit tests you, bro, you gain her respect. She sees your value and she sees your leadership skills again. This is how they buy into you, your philosophy, and ultimately how she gains your respect. Women are attracted to rich guys, but it is actually not because of their money. You need to understand that it is what the money can bring them. It is the world and the dreams and the lifestyle that they want to live that finance brings them. It's the value that the finances add to her life that she's attracted to. What about gold diggers? What about the gold digger videos that you see trending on YouTube all the time? I love them. I love watching gold digger videos. The way women can switch up based on a guy's car is crazy to me. That stuff would probably never happen in England. Well, England's a bit, women are more clued up in England, and they're more risk averse. Whereas in America, those bitches, bro, they just jump in the car. Oh, he's rich, he must be safe. He's rich, he's not a crazy guy. I trust him because he's got money. Instantly they switch up. Check out gold digger videos, man. You'll be surprised how women, oh, is that your car? Oh, is that your car? They change so quickly. And if you ever want to test a gold digger, if you're a guy who's tricked, so for example, you've given an unrealistic expectation, so you took on a top tier date, nice restaurant, expensive stuff, first date, second date, she hasn't paid for anything, and you think she's a gold digger, bro. On your next date, take her to a park, go for a walk. Just a walk. Don't spend any money. See how she changes. If her behavior changes and she starts demonstrating bad behavior, get rid of her, charge her. Not good enough, man. She's a gold digger. But whose fault is that? It's your fault. You set an unrealistic expectation. Your job is not to impress her. Your job is to make an impression. Very big difference. Stop simping. Stop tricking. She needs to like you for you. I'm going to tell you a little story / study scenario. There was one guy who was poor and useless. There was one guy who was rich and useless. There was one guy who was poor and useful. And there was one guy who was rich and useful. Out of these four guys, there was a guy who had won the lottery, and there was a guy who just worked in a library. He worked for a charity, and the sample of women that was taken for the study, they asked the women to choose which guy they would date out of the four. And what do you think the women chose? They chose the two useful guys. What I'm trying to make is it had nothing to do with money, because they didn't know who had the money. They just assumed if they're useful, they must bring value. But the point I'm trying to make is regardless of your social economic status, it doesn't matter. Money doesn't guarantee success with women. Money doesn't mean that she's always going to choose you. At the end of the day, if you have money and I have money, who wins? I'm not saying that the girl's a prize, because if you have that mindset, you've already lost. She's not a prize, bro. You're the prize. If a woman ever tells you she's the prize, she's wrong. You control her emotions. You give her validation. You make her feel secure. You are the prize. And also, think about it this way. If you wasn't the prize, why would everybody be chasing the top 10% of guys? Why do all women want alphas? And alphas are the least but bitches everywhere. Make it make sense. I mean, well, you should know that women love guys who are respectful and competent, but at the same time, I mean, don't get me wrong, man, money helps, bro. Don't get me wrong, money helps, but at the end of the day, it's not your resources that keep her, it's the game that you have, man. Can you capture her mind? Can you really have her invested in you emotionally? Once you have the emotional investment, bro, this is the start. And then it's your job to keep it, if you want it like that. And then you get on your program and get on your rotation. And you go from there. It's a massive misconception that if you're rich, you always get girls. Well, rich guys, they get girls, but they can't keep them. How many celebrities do you see always struggling with women? Not, and how many, like, what about the actor, Michael B. Jordan? Every woman wanted him, he wanted marriage, and she left him. There's so many examples. Just because you're rich doesn't mean you have game. Just because you're rich doesn't mean you're good with women. Don't let society brainwash you into thinking money, money, money. And this is what I'm talking about, looks, money, status as well for you guys. You don't have to be good looking to get girls. You don't have to be the best looking guy. No, you just have to look good. Money. You don't need money to get girls. Homeless guys get women pregnant. There's videos trending. Homeless guys get women pregnant. Homeless. He's homeless, but he's got game. He's got no money. He's homeless. Give it this way. We talk about female nature and hypergamy, and even before then, the PUAs were talking about tribes. And back in the caveman days, basically, how women would always pre-selection, select the primal leader. This is the guy that can protect her from the saber-toothed tigers, should we say, or the mammoths. It's all about competency and primal instinct. That's what I would say. Ultimately, bro, if you're a good person and she can see your value, she's gonna like you, man. I'm not saying you shouldn't be in the best financial position possible. The world is probably gonna go through a recession soon. I'm making this video in August, but it's looking like that. Well, especially England anyway. But yeah, don't get brainwashed by thinking you need money to get girls, because a lot of coaches will say, work hard in your 20s. And what you should do in your 20s, ignore females. By the time you get to 30, you'll get any girl that you want. Bro, but it doesn't work like that. You need to be able to work hard and play as well. Work hard and still date. Because let's put it this way, man. If you bench for 10 years, you're working really hard and you're financially okay. When you get to your 30s, you still need game to attract them and keep them. It's like you going to school for 10 years and only studying one subject. You studied English for 10 years. You studied maths for 10 years. Bro, that's not school. And then when you get to 30, they say you need to go back and study. Bro, when you're in school, you study maths, English, science, history, geography, computing. You need to study everything. All right? Thanks for tuning in, man. Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.